9:01 in the morning in Washington, D.C., and of course that's the focus of the nation this morning. We'll take a live picture from Arlington National Cemetery where you can see President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden. Joe Biden, for that matter, in the last half hour was sworn in for his second term as Vice President by Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. The President, a little bit later this morning, will be sworn in officially by Chief Justice John Roberts. Of course, the public ceremony will be at the National Mall just across town from here tomorrow, where 800,000 people are expected. The laying of the wreath is customary on Inauguration Day, and they there are standing at Arlington National Cemetery in front of the Tomb of the Unknowns. Much more on the inaugural festivities throughout the morning.
All right, and happening now.
Let me take it here. This morning, the President, along those lines, will officially start his second term in office, as we said. And let's take a live look now at the White House. Beautiful weather expected. That has not always been the case. I was there 4 years ago, where it was downright freezing. The swearing-in ceremony will be private in advance of tomorrow's public inauguration. ABC's Tamon Bradley is on the National Mall this morning with all the preparations.
President Barack Obama takes the oath of office today, shortly before noon, but the public swearing-in is tomorrow before hundreds of thousands on the National Mall. For that ceremony, the president will place his hand on Bibles that were once used by Abraham Lincoln and Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Inaugural festivities kicked off yesterday with a bang. Kids had an inaugural ball of their own, with performances by Usher, members of the cast of Glee, and Katy Perry. Yesterday was also a national day of service.
How did you guys get power tools?
The Obamas joined Americans across the country in volunteering.
Everybody here, adults to children, understand the importance of giving back.
Final preparations are underway for the big public oath, the parade, and the 2 inaugural balls.
With an event of this size and of this magnitude, you want to make sure everything is as perfect as we can possibly make it.
At Mr. Obama's first inauguration, nearly 2 million people showed up. While organizers anticipate a smaller crowd this time, expect the pomp to be every bit as big. President Obama starts his second term with a 55% approval rating, his highest since 2009, but he faces enormous challenges. 57% say the country is headed seriously on the wrong track. Fortunately for that big crowd headed out here tomorrow, the temperature is expected in the high 30s, a lot warmer than President Obama's first inaugural. Tamon Bradley, ABC News, Washington.